What's going on, family? Hopefully y'all can hear me. Trying something different today. Matter of fact, it's making me look dark. Let me take the hat off. What's up, family? Today's Sunday, and we got another cigar review today. So it is a little windy, so I apologize for the wind if it's affecting the audio, but today we're going to be doing a review of the Montecristo Platinum Series Robusto cigar. Montecristo, this will be my first time trying a Montecristo cigar, and I'm excited. I've heard a lot about Montecristo, and wanted to try this legendary brand and give it a shot, see what it's about. Man, it is windy out here, but it always feels nice when it's windy, you're smoking in the wind. I don't know, but like I said, Montecristo Platinum Series cigar, Robusto cigar. First time trying a Montecristo. Smells nice. Fresh tobacco. Rolled nice. Along with the Montecristo, got me a little whiskey as well on the rocks. Really nice. Really nice. So yeah, man, what's up with y'all? Hope y'all having a good Sunday. I'm gonna go ahead and get this cut and get this lit. And we're gonna see what this is about. I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion, just like I do always. And then I'm gonna talk to y'all about a couple of other things that I picked up on as far as taste of the cigar. So again, Montecristo Platinum Series Robusto cigar. Check this out. I was about to do the Cohiba that I have, Cohiba Blue, but I figured I would do this one first. It's a little bit longer. I got a little bit of time today, Sunday. So I'm gonna do this one first and see what this is about. So let's go ahead and get that cut, man, and see what we got. Okay, there we go. Ooh, that cut wasn't the best, but wasn't the best cut, but hey, get the job done. Yeah, we'll get the job done. All right, let's get this lit, man. Good thing about having a torch light is when it's windy, you're able to light your cigar in the wind and still have a cigar. Just got to be careful though, because torch light, it has a long reach. So when the wind is not blowing, you would be flaming up that cigar very, very close, because a lot of times I have to get close in order to flame the cigar because the wind blowing. So the flame is like lower, but when the wind not blowing though, it will flame that cigar up. Okay, something small, something light, not the best of light. All right. Let's see what this is about. This ain't bad. This is clean. Yeah. Yeah, this is clean, man. Like I said, wind's blowing, so I didn't light it perfectly like I wanted to get the full effect of what I was expecting, I guess, out of the first puff. But yeah, this is clean. It's a smooth smoke. It's smooth. A little bit of a milky taste. I can taste a little bit of milk. I don't know. That's just the taste that I get. Like it's like a smooth, milky taste, not like a smooth, like creamy taste. It tastes like a little, like milky. I don't know. Yeah, I can't taste any flavor notes just yet. Nothing, just with smoothness. Not bad though. Again, this is definitely premium cigar, right? You always can tell what's a premium cigar just from how it smokes, how it's made. Again, the wrapping ain't all the best as far as how I lit it, right? But we got that thing lit. It's rolling now. And first thirds of it, so far, first couple puffs, not too bad. I forgot how much I spent on it, but it wasn't that expensive. And Montecristo, like I said, well-known brand. Just wanted to try it out, see what it's about. Top 3? No, don't make my top 3. Top 10 maybe. I could see this in my top 10. Something that I would go to here and there, right? Yeah, not bad, man. Paired with the whiskey. Jim Beam vanilla whiskey, by the way. I still got the Jim Beam vanilla whiskey. Not bad. I think I put way too much ice in this though. It is heavily watered. I mean, I can still taste the effects of the whiskey, but it is heavily watered. Not bad though. Yeah, it's still good. All right, man. Yeah, this ain't bad. Yeah. So let me know what y'all got today, man. Let me know what y'all smoking on, man. You know, I was gonna smoke this last night with a friend of mine, but we ended up, oof. Wow, this wind is not playing. Got all close up on my mouth. Okay, here we go. Wind ain't playing out here. Yeah, let me know what y'all smoking on, man, today. And, you know, today being Sunday. One of the things I learned as far as taste goes with cigars, I finally understood this nutty taste that people talk about. When they say they can taste like this nuttiness of a cigar. I didn't know that they were referring to like peanuts, right? Or like it's just certain nuts, right? But specifically peanuts, because I think I was smoking a Quorum something, some type of cigar. I didn't do a review on it because it just looked like a cheap cigar, like, you know, like something you just smoke just cause. And I think I just smoked it because I was on my way home, and it wasn't the best, but it wasn't bad. It would, like I said, it was just something that I found that was cheap. I was like, oh, okay, let me just put that in my you know, reservoir, right, to smoke. And when I first started smoking it, I first started tasting the nuttiness piece, right? And I was like, oh, it does taste like a peanut, like, you know, like a peanut without salt, right? Like if you go buy peanuts without salt, that's what I could taste. And from then I was like, okay, maybe this is the nuttiness that people are talking about when they say they taste like this flavor of nuts. Man, this wind is definitely blowing. All right, the OCD kicking in now. I gotta get this even. I don't know why. Okay. Casa de Garcia gold wrapper. Yeah, this is good. This is actually good. Little hint of pepper. Little hint of pepper. But yeah, man. I was able to taste the nutty flavor, or it tastes like peanuts, right? Like I could taste flavors of peanuts. I can taste the flavors of peanuts through the cigar. And I was like, okay, now I'm able to taste that note as far as when people say this nutty flavor. So I can taste notes of nuts. I can taste notes of pepper. Dog over there. Taste notes of nuts. I can taste notes of pepper. I can taste notes of chocolate. I can taste notes of creaminess, cream, right? Leather. I know some cigars people say it tastes like leather. I can see how they can arrive to that, notes of leather. And obviously you can taste notes of flavor depending on, you know, what kind of cigar that you got, right? So like vanilla, you know, latte, chocolate, bourbon, things like that if you have a flavored cigar. All right, got a message from the chat. I think I lit the purple wrapper version of this on your last live. This one is a bit more smooth from the jump. Okay, purple wrapper instead of the gold wrapper. Casa de Garcia gold wrapper. You had the purple wrapper version last time. This one's a bit more smooth. Yeah, okay. I like smoothness, man. I like strength too, depending on what I eat. Like I got a steak in the refrigerator for next week. 2 ribeyes. I like ribeye. And got 2 ribeye steaks in there, man. I'm probably gonna season them like maybe Wednesday, get them ready for Saturday, let them things marinate, and slap them on the grill or the Traeger. They got a Traeger here at the apartment that I live at, and man, I can see it now. And so, you know, that steak causes for something strong after I eat. Yeah, that steak causes for something strong, and so I'm going to enjoy that. I don't know what this Cohiba Blue is going to be like. I don't know, but if that's going to live up to the task, then it's going to be a good time on Saturday. It's a good time out here today, but yeah, man, this ain't too bad. I would say this is a mild cigar. And you know, one of the misconceptions about cigars for a lot of folks is that because the wrapper is dark, it's supposed to be strong, but that's not always the case. This is a Maduro wrapper, right? Meaning just the shade of dark. May not even be that much Maduro, right? Because I've seen darker wrappers, but it's actually not that strong. Or maybe there's a change to it once I get to the final thirds, who knows. But as of right now, it's not bad. Yeah, not bad. I'm just trying to keep it from going out on me. Almost every time I do a live, my cigars go out. But yeah, there is a slight little hint of pepper though, which is not bad. You know, I've had stronger ones with the pepper right punch. You know, the Don Pepin Garcia. You know, the blue label, that's got a lot of pepper in it. The Oliva V, I've seen how strong that can be now. Right when I did the last video, the last live that I did of the review of the Oliva Series V. It wasn't an actual review. This is my second time having it. I just did it while I was going home. I don't know if it's because when I'm smoking and driving, which I don't think that I'm going to continue to do. I don't think that's good. You know, as I'm driving and I try to keep the window either down or cracked, right? Smoke's just consistently going back in my face. This last time I actually wore my shades, so that helped. But every time I try to blow the smoke, because I'm driving, it's just going back this way. And that thing got me lightheaded a little bit. I think it's because of the smoke. I don't think it was because of the cigar. I think it's because of smoke. But also at that time, I had not eaten anything. And rule of thumb, if you're having trouble smoking a cigar, you feel like you get sick every time you smoke, one, you can always keep some sugar on you. You can eat candy. When I first started smoking cigars, I was eating candy and gummy bears every time I smoked, because that sugar helps, you know, kind of smooth everything out with the nicotine, right? I mean, cigars have nicotine, right? You know, there's no getting around that. You know, that's a good thing as far as keeping candy on you, right? For that piece. But then also, you know, another thing is to slow down when you smoke, kind of like what I'm doing now. Maybe you're smoking too fast. And then the last one is make sure you eat, right? I used to have times where I was just so excited to go smoke that I didn't know about, you know, trying to eat something before I smoked, right? Eating helps. So like I ate earlier, took a nap, I come out here, and I've been smoking for a while now, so I know myself, right? And I know how I'm feeling. And sometimes, you know, I'll bring some snacks, right? Maybe some pretzels. I live out here in Texas, so they got a HEB out here, which is like the equivalent, or maybe not equivalent, I shouldn't say that. It's like it's similar to like a Publix if you're in Florida, or Kroger if you're in other states. That's what HEB is out here in Texas. Very similar to those. So I go to HEB and I would always get chocolate covered pretzel and the gummy bears out of the grocery aisle. All right, message from chat. I'd say this one has somewhat of a creamy taste so far, starting to get a little spice. Okay. I think I'd like that. Got to take it slow with cigars, start to feel sick. Yeah, you definitely got to take it slow with the cigars, man. I had a Cigar called Fat Bottom Betty. I bought it one time. It's an aromatic cigar. I think I might have told y'all this before, but for those of you who are new, I had a cigar called Fat Bottom Betty. I have not bought it again. Nothing wrong with it. I just hadn't bought it again since this experience, but it's what they call an aromatic cigar. And basically, all that means is that as you smoke it, it is an infused cigar with flavor, but it's also infused some type of way where the smoke itself comes off very pleasant, right? Cigar smoke smells like tobacco, right? Naturally, just tobacco smoke, right? So it smells like a burnt leaf, right? But with the Fat Bottom Betty, the smoke actually didn't smell bad. You know, if you were around people or, you know, someone who couldn't really tolerate smoke, this would be great for that. This would be great for that. But you know, when I bought it, I was like, all right, let's give it a shot. An older gentleman at the cigar lounge and where I got it from, he was telling me about it. He was like, yeah, this is one of our popular ones. It's really selling a lot outside of just the acid cigars, right? And so I got it, and I was smoking it, and I'm like, man, this thing is sweet. It's sweeter than like a regular flavored cigar. Like, I don't know if it's because it was aromatic or the aroma or what, but I think the aroma mixed in with the sweetness, it was just overpowering for me. And I'm trying to enjoy it, and I'm like, God, man, like it's just the smell and the sweetness, and you know, hitting my palate and my eyes and face, and this is how I learned how to, you know, get a little sugar with you, a little candy at least, or something, gummy bears or something. Because I went with my wife to the store, and man, I say lightheaded, man, lightheaded, feeling sick, probably high, got high, right? It says nicotine, okay? Yeah, it ain't weed or none of that, but there's nicotine in this, and it gets into the bloodstream just like anything else you smoke. So hey, man, not bad, man. I think I'm gonna break this now. I hate when this falls on you, right? I be trying to be all cool, let it go out, you know, that symbol of like, yeah, I got a good cigar, cause, you know, look at that ash. Nah, man, just break that ash, man. Let's go ahead and break that ash off. Other than that, it'll fall on you, and then you'd be mad because you got all this white ash all in your pants, right? But yeah, man. All right, chat message. Wish I had a neighbor known as Fat Bottom Betty. Oh man, that's a good one. But yeah, man, I tried that, man. That thing took me there. Also, if you go back and watch my review on the Don Pepin Garcia Blue Label cigar, in while I was doing the review in the car, right, because it was so strong and peppery, the smoke also kept getting in my face, and I was good during the review. I mean, you could see my voice was strong. I wasn't expecting it to be like what it was, and so you could see my voice kind of like change a little bit in the review. But after I did that review, I was going to edit the video, and I was like, hey man, I ain't feeling good. I need to like chill out right here. I needed to chill out, man, right at that moment, because you know, when I was doing it, I was at the park, and you know, what up, Chief? How you doing? There we go. But yeah, when I was doing it, I was at the park, and I do Uber on the side a little bit, and so, you know, sometimes if I want to just take a break, boxes, and decided to go to a different cigar shop, and just found one, and I bought the Don Pepin, right? And I was like, you know what? How about I do a review in the car? So I pulled up to the park. Just found the park. No kids were around. Okay, just to put that disclaimer out there. Was not around any kids. It's a quiet park. And just pulled up to the park and decided to do the review. And I was like, all right, do a quick review, take a little break, get back on it, do some more Uber, make a little bit more money. And after that review, I was like, yeah, no, I'm gonna take a nap. Take a nap. And I took a long nap. I took maybe about an hour and a half nap, almost maybe 2 hour nap. Woke up, I was like, man, I slept out here for 2 hours at the park. Oh man, I felt great afterwards though, but during, it was great during. It was just after I got done smoking, I'm like, boy, shoot. Yeah, right now still smooth, man. We're in the second thirds, second half of the cigar, almost to the final thirds. Robusto, right? Been online now for about 27 minutes. So just kind of keeping time with the smokes, because I think that's important, especially if you want to know what you should get, what size you should get, depending on how much time you got. I actually have a little time today, so I could have got something bigger. I just don't have anything bigger in my cabinet. I usually just go with the Robustos, but I may get a Toro one day. Like another Toro. And try that out. Message from the chat. I'm in Vegas. If you know, you know. I'm in Vegas. The cigar shops in the city are fairly priced. They'll F you over on the strip though. Oh, that I can believe. I've never been to Vegas. That's my next trip, hopefully, is to go to Vegas. I've been almost everywhere in the United States except Vegas. And I can believe the prices on the strip in Las Vegas. I can believe it. I actually follow this guy. You may have heard of him on Facebook, called Keith Lee. And if not, then you should look him up. Named Keith Lee. Very good guy. God-fearing man, Christian man. He does a lot of food reviews. And he lives in Vegas, and so he does a lot of food reviews all over Vegas. He goes to the strip. They'll open up new things from the strip. He'll go to the strip, pay for the food, and he doesn't do it just for clout or none of that. He really just goes by. He does it just like I do cigars, right? Like, ain't nobody paying me to do reviews, right? This is just me, giving my honest opinion, new to the cigar world. Hey, I bought this cigar, I want to try it, right? If I buy a $40 cigar, $50 cigar, that's really just me buying it and wanting to try it, right? It has nothing to do with, people paying me or marketing or clout or price or none of that. So same thing with him, right? When he does his food reviews, it's not that people in Vegas are paying him to do it. He literally spends, a little bit of money if that's what he wants. He also helps and blesses people, small mom and pop shops, with money and marketing from himself, and they don't pay him to do it, and he does the reviews, and they're genuine reviews. That's what I like about it. And I've seen some stuff, see him do some reviews of some restaurants in Vegas that I'm like, oh man, I didn't know Vegas had this type of food. But yeah, I think from what I've seen, right, the reviews or the food places, at least on the strip, from when he went to the strip, They all remind me of like the marketing scheme of like what's that place called? It's this ice cream type of joint. Very famous. I'm trying to think of the name. I don't know why I can't think of the name, but I'll think of the name probably if I keep talking. But it reminds me of this ice cream slash drink joint that I went to in Florida, and very colorful as far as the color scheme. Not saying that restaurants remind me of ice cream in Vegas. I'm just saying a lot of them are very colorful, right? They're colorful, they're marketing, right? I don't care if it's Italian food, Chinese food, Asian, just Italian food, Chinese food, American food, whatever kind of food. It's very colorful, right? As far as the restaurant, the presentations, right? And so it kind of fits the theme, I guess, of Vegas, because you go to Vegas, you think lights, you think magic, you think quite naturally you think strippers in Vegas, right? You think casinos, think a whole bunch of those things. And what comes with that, right? Colors, because that's what attracts people. You got the color scheme, you got the fast money, quick money. What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas type of colors. And so I think the restaurants kind of blend in with that same theme. I believe even the names of the restaurants probably fit that same theme. Like they got that similar thing in Miami with like names of restaurants and like marketing and colorways of restaurants and what they sell, right? The presentation of food and things like that. It really fits Miami, right? Miami, city of richness, drinks, yachts, boats, parties. And so, hey, if you fit in with that, if you got restaurants that cater towards that, then you're gonna make a lot of money. And they got a lot of bars, clubs, restaurants that cater towards that theme, right? Don't be shocked you walk into a Miami club at night on South Beach and it's got a palm tree in it, right? Or something like that. Or if it's like, Vice City type of colors, right? Purple, sunset, right? Things like that. That's Vegas, right? Don't be surprised you walk in there and you got slot machine decor or, boxing decor, something like that, right? So that's what he had a lot. And again, it just kind of matched. Just trying not to let this go out. I don't want to relight this no more. But we're still doing good. I might put this in my top 10. It ain't top 5 or 3. This might be like 8, 7, 8. This feels like an 8 to me, right here. And again, it's just a platinum series, right? I mean, each brand has multiple cigars, so I haven't tried them all, but this is just the platinum series, right? And I always try to rank each one that I try that's new with what I've already had, just so I can get a good gauge on what I like, right? And again, I could go in there right now, at least pick out 5 cigars of my go-to cigars if I just want to get something that I know is good, that I like, and if I were to recommend someone a cigar. So if you are a cigar smoker, right? If it doesn't matter to you, right? This would be my top 5 cigars that I thoroughly enjoy, if it doesn't matter. And I think I've given y'all at least 3 before. Or maybe I've done 5. Number one, which y'all know, and I don't even think I did a video. Maybe I have done a video. Maybe. I don't know. If I haven't, I need to do one ASAP. Number one, My Father Labiju 1922, My Father Cigars, Don Pepin himself, him and his son. That's still my number one right now. Number two, Oliva Series V, by the Oliva series. That's number two. Number three, Perdomo Habano Maduro, just regular Habano cigar. Number four, Don Pepin Garcia Blue Label. Number five, Java by Drew Estates, original Java by Drew Estates. That's my top five right now. If I had to go to 10, let's see if I could go to 10, because like I said, this is probably like an 8. 6 would be six. 6 would be, gosh. Let's think about it. 6 would be, I don't know what number 6 would be. I think about it. I just know this is an 8, and I know what's last, right? Number 10 would be the this Presidente cigar that I had. The La Fuente. Oh no, 6 would probably be the Arturo Fuente that I tried. That wasn't bad. The Arturo Fuente. That would probably be number 6. But number 10 is this. I did a review on this too. It's a Presidente. Starts with a La or F, something like that. I can't think of the name of it. I hadn't smoked it anymore. I don't smoke it. I don't buy it anymore. I'll figure it out. I did a video on that cigar when I was at Chick-fil-A. It's on my channel somewhere. I'll have to find it. But I don't smoke those anymore. That's why it's number 10. But I used to smoke them a lot. But yeah, no, 6 would probably be the Arturo Fuente. 7, I would say 7 is the I don't know. Because now I'm just thinking about the Fat Bottle Betty. If we're talking, but I put the Java in there, so we're talking both premium and flavored infused cigars. So, 7 would probably be I don't know. Let's just put the Fat Bottom Betty there for right now. Let's just put that there right now. 8, Montecristo. 9, I would put the Hawaiian Breeze in number 9. Like if I had to choose between, nothing against acid cigars, you know, like if I had to choose as far as the ones that I have had, as far as what I normally go back to, because I still buy these, it'd be Hawaiian Breeze. Out of Hawaiian Breeze and Flavor FLVR cigars and acid, I normally would choose Hawaiian Breeze just because of the length, for one, of the price. It's a fairly good length outside of like the acid cigars for the price. It may not be as flavorful as what acid would give you, but it's not the, like, as far as cheapness or of wrapper, as far as the flavor FLVR cigars, right? It's like in the middle, but they got different like kind, right? Like, you know, I've had the different ones. I'm like, this isn't a bad smoke. Like it's a go-to, like, hey, I want to taste something, but I want to enjoy like a walk. Like I took it on a walk one time, just walking with my daughter, and I'm like, not bad. Not, you know, it ain't something that that'll do the job if I'm like just chilling out right here, right? I actually smoked 2 that day, right? Just because I'm like, it's gone. Like, ain't gonna do the job like this, right? Just sitting out here chilling out. I mean, it could if I made it, but yeah, if I'm leaving, I'm just like, I want to try to get another one just to, kind of satisfy that taste or that, feel. Then I'd get some of the top 5 first, but that would be my number 9, and then again my number 10 would probably be I can't think of the name of it. I can't think of the name of it right now. I'll come back on that. But so far, my top 5 has not changed since I've added the Oliva and the Don Pepin to it. It has not changed. I'm really hoping to see what this Cohiba is going to be like. I'm excited about that. I was excited about this. Right now, kind of close to the final thirds, entering into the final thirds now. And it has been even all the way through as far as the smoke itself. Not much of a flavor change. Pepper notes are still the same, which is nice. It's a very even smoke all the way through as far as the notes, flavor, strength actually has not changed. That's good to know, right? That's good to know. Sometimes you may not want all those changes of unexpectancies, right? You may not be in a position for that. Maybe you're just in a area or a time where you're just communicating, right? And you just want something smooth, nice, nothing that will take you away from the communication, right, of what you're enjoying. Because you don't want to be talking to somebody and y'all having a good time, or you're eating or whatever at a banquet or dinner or something, and then all of a sudden some strength start hitting you out of nowhere, right? Leather and pepper and all these different flavors, and you're just like, whew, and you're trying to like gather yourself, right? You don't want all that hitting you, right? Maybe you just want something even keeled, simple, right, all the way through. Or you could be the total opposite. Could be like me. Maybe you want to take a risk, be adventurous, be around some new people, and you'd be like, oh, wow. It could be a conversation starter, right? If you're smoking something and it's just out of the blue, they'd be like, you all right? I'm like, I'm good, man. Like, I'm good. This is this, right? Maybe you're just saying that. Yeah, man, this is an even smoke. So now let's go to I would say top 5 beginner cigars at least, right? Let's do that. Of some staples that you can easily have as a beginner cigar, or top 5 cigars for beginners. Let's do those. I think that's also good to do too, just in case you're new watching the live. That way you can go out and buy something and at least enjoy it, right? Something I believe you can at least enjoy that will introduce you to cigars. My number 1 beginner cigar would be the Java, right? That was kind of my beginner cigar myself. That's why it's still in my top 5, because not only was it like one of my first cigars to try as a beginner, it wasn't that strong. I actually liked it, and it got me excited. Appreciate you, Texas Taurus. Appreciate you dropping by, man, leaving the like, man. Hope you had a good one. Hope you lit one up with us. I always appreciate you guys, man. You and my other guy here, if you know, right? Appreciate y'all for dropping in all the time, man. Anytime I light one up, it's always a good time. But yeah, man, for those of you, like I said, as far as the Java, Maduro is always a good one to start as a beginner, just because of the flavor of the chocolate, right? It gets you excited about, the cigar world. just because you can actually taste something, right? Two, I would go acid, right? That's good. A lot of infused cigars are good to start because you may not be like ready with your palate to just understand the connotation of premium cigars of like something strong like what I smoke, and like, you know, once you get into it, what you may end up smoking. So it might end up just tasting like tobacco to you if you bought like this Montecristo. This might just end up tasting like tobacco to you. So to start, right, acid would be my go-to number 2. Always good. Number 3, if I were to like work one in there, right, a premium cigar, work one in there, I would go I think it's called Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet, I believe I have. If it's not Romeo and Juliet, I had this Bienvenido. I believe it's called Bienvenidos. I had another cigar, very small. Guy told me it was a good wedding cigar. Kind of small, Robusto, and it was very light, very mild. Wasn't Connecticut wrapper either. It's kind of just like this. I haven't bought it since then though, but it was good to introduce me to stuff like this, right? But I had to find the name of that before I just give that as a number 2. Yeah, Java, acid. Number 3. Let's see, number 3. Flor de Oliva. That's what the name. That's my number 10. I just thought about it. Flor de Oliva. Presidente cigar. Kind of long cigar. That's my number 10. But I would offer that as a number 3 cigar for a beginner. Reason why? Because I used to, like I said, Flor de Oliva. I knew I was gonna come up with the name eventually. Flor de Oliva. The reason why that's my number 3, I would say number 3, because I used to smoke that a lot, mostly because it had a sweet tip, right? So instead of the whole cigar being infused, just the tip was infused, right? Just the end. And so the cigar itself was just mild cigar with a sweet tip. And so it helped me work my way into premium cigars as far as tasting notes, right? You know, just to taste notes. Really good. It's still in my top 10, right? It wouldn't be my first choice anymore, you know, because I've had some better stuff, right, with my palate. But it's still in my top 10, right? Flor de Oliva, number 3. Also, because it's not a Robusto, usually those kind of come long. Not maybe Toro size. Lancero size. Lancero is just long and skinny. Maybe Lancero size. You get a lot of bang for the buck, basically. Kind of, you know, cheap. Maybe $7-8 for like a nice size. Actually, well bigger than this, right? Ring gauge is not as big as this, but you know, nice size for the buck. It'll last you probably longer than what we've been on here live for, depending on how fast or slow you smoke, right? Yeah, Flor de Oliva, man, number 3. I would say number 3. Number 4, I already know number 5, but number 4, I would probably say let's see, if I gave you another premium cigar to work yourself in, because number 5 is definitely a flavored cigar. I haven't even seen these in many places, number 5, but number 4, let's see here, number 4. Fourth cigar for a beginner. Just get you a couple to buy. Let's see. Number 4. I don't know. I don't know. Number 4. I don't know. It would be what would it be? Number 4. I don't know. It's a good question. Because see, I've had so many, most of my cigars I have written down in my notes section on my phone as far as the cigars that I have tried. I just can't think of the name of them off the rip because I've tried so many different ones right now. I even tried a house cigar. I'll tell you what, that'd be number 4. Try a house cigar. Yeah, as a beginner. You should try a house cigar as a beginner. Basically, what is a house cigar? Basically, a house cigar is a cigar that when you go to cigar shops, some cigar shops actually roll their own cigars. Meaning that it's not a brand or anything, it's their cigar that they roll, hand rolled, you know. And sometimes those can be pretty good. Those house cigars. It just depends on where you go. This will actually get you into a good relationship with the folks that run the cigar shops, right? So you can go there and, you know, just kind of chat with them. Hey, what do you got as far as house cigars around this price range? They'll tell you the ins and outs of the cigar, right? Because a lot of house cigars, as far as the ones that I've seen, they don't have wrappers, right? It's just the cigar just sitting there, right? So you may have to write it down as far as what the cigar is supposed to give, so that you're not blindsided when you just go to your humidor or your box. You just pick up a cigar with nothing around it. You don't know what to expect. You like, I forgot what kind of cigar this is, right? I had that where I bought a house cigar and I'm like, I don't even know what kind this is. I forgot. It had been a while and I didn't write it down. And I just bought it. Cigar going out. Man, made it right towards the end, man. Trying to keep that flame lit. Whew. So busy trying to keep it warm. Trying to keep it lit. We'll keep it lit though. We should be good. There we go. So yeah, number 4. All right, if you know, you know. Look, chat, I'm getting a slight high with this one. It feels good. It's been smooth all the way through, only a slight shift in flavor. Not bad. Not bad. A little slight, little something from it. You know, I always like slight. Slight is good. Feels good, you know, especially all my drinks are on now. Feels good, man, you know. A little something slight to it. Slight shift in flavor. I like a little slight shift in flavor. But yeah, I would say number 4, try a house cigar. Yeah, it's definitely going out. And I would say my number 5 cigars, number 5 as far as cigar to try as a beginner is if you can find it, because again, a lot of cigar shops actually don't have this, which shocks me, because it's a bottom of the barrel cigar. Man, I loved it when I first heard about it, because I was like, wow, man, this is crazy how you could find this much flavor in this cheap of a cigar. It's actually $1 cigar. I paid $1 for it, and I would just get a bunch of them whenever I wanted to, right? But again, you're talking bottom of the barrel. They don't even use like filler. I think it's like the leftover leaves to make the cigar. It is called Trader Jack's. Trader Jack's cigar. The company is actually in Tampa, Florida, and it comes in a like a like a glass, like type of barrel thing, and they're, well, my cigar shop, they were $1, and it was vanilla flavor, and I'm like, oh my god, man, small little something. I mean, you know, packed full. I mean, as soon as you smell, you like, what is going on here in my mouth, right? And that was me, until I was able to start tasting like this cheapness, this leftoverish, this. Okay, I see why it's $1. Like you know why stuff is $1. You know, and you can tell it, right? And so that's what I was able to tell with the Trader Jack's. Let me light this again. Man, okay. We got to do some things here. Got to do some things here. Not getting the results that I want. Purge your cigars in case your cigar ever goes out and you can't relight it like that. Just cut a little bit of the end off. Normally, you would just get all the rest of the ash out of here to really effectively clean it so that you can get the fresh tobacco taste again. But because I'm at the final thirds, I don't feel like doing all that. I cut it. You purge it. You basically blow into it instead of in blowing in your mouth. You blow it out, right? Whatever remaining smoke, then you relight it. And the only thing that I didn't do in this live, which I normally do, and I don't actually do it that much anymore, is instead of just toasting cigar and lighting it via toast, right? Because that's all I'm doing right here is just lighting it via toast, right? You're supposed to light, right? And you know, so that the flames can go through the filler of the cigar so you can get a good light that stays lit. All I did was toasted it and tried to get that same effect just by smoking it, you know, more and more, right? So let's finish this, and this is going to be kind of tough because I'm at the final thirds. So it can get very hot when you're lighting in the final thirds, but let's go with it. This wind. Now it's lit. Now it's lit. Not evenly lit. I'm missing something. Hold on. I'm gonna finish this. Okay. Now we're lit again. Be real careful when you get to that final thirds of lighting, man. You'll get so much smoke going into your mouth, into your nose and stuff, that you do that a couple times, you'll get lightheaded just from doing that, just because the smoke, right? Another message in chat. This would go great with whiskey. Got me a little jealous right now. Oh yeah, man. She got you some whiskey, man. Go with that. That's why I got this whiskey pairing. It was watered down though. It's not bad. It actually matches the smoothness of this. So I'm liking the Jim Beam, man. And this is how I'm introducing myself into whiskey, right? Flavor. Ain't nothing wrong with flavor. Don't let people tell you, oh, you need to try the strong whiskey, the man stuff. You know, get rid of all that vanilla, you know, honey. Get rid of that stuff. Get that strong stuff. Put some hair on your chest. Hey, that's cool too. Maybe I'll work my way there. Right now, though, I want to enjoy myself, and I want some flavor, and I want to taste some flavor with my whiskey. It's just like when people get a regular drink. They mix stuff with it, right? You mix Coke with rum. You mix Sprite with vodka. You mix this with that, right? Even Jack Daniels got Coke mixed with it, right? Flavor. I get it. You can drink Jack straight. You can. I've had Jack. It's all right. Jack's just, it's, you know, old school, traditional, right? A lot of people know about Jack. That's cool. Crown Royal mixed with Pepsi and ice. Yep, I've had that actually. That's actually pretty good. I'm glad you brought that up. You got different Crown Royal. Last night, a couple friends of mine had Crown Royal Peach. Really nice. Peach was nice. I should have thought about getting a Pepsi with it though. That would have been really good. I think I had another drink to go with it. I think I had just another drink, like I forgot the alcohol, but it was Crown Royal Peach straight because we was doing shots and we had this shot game going on. And I had another drink to go with it. Pepsi would have been real nice though, because I had that before. That's good. But just be careful of that. Like I said, of lighting when you're in the final thirds. But yeah, man, smooth taste. Gonna take the final wrapper off now. Smoke this down a little bit more. I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying the conversation here with you guys. Like I said, man, let's go through that again. My top 5 is in the top 5 for beginners that I would encourage. My top 5 that I would recommend to anybody. My Father Bijou, 1922. My Father Cigars, that's number 1. Oliva Serie V by the Oliva brand, that's number 2. Perdomo Habano Maduro cigar, that's number 3. Don Pepin Garcia Blue Label, that's number 4. And then Java by Drew Estates, that's number 5. That'd be my top 5 right now, right? This makes the top 10. This is number 8, not top 5, but number 8. Top 5 for beginners. The start, number 1, Java by Drew Estates. The original, I always start with that. That's why that's still my number 5 in my top 5, because it's still good. I hadn't had it in a while. I actually might buy it. I was thinking about that. Next time I go to cigar shop, I'm gonna buy one, just because I hadn't had it in a while. Java, number 1 by Drew Estates, original. You can buy mint. I don't like the mint. I've had the Java Latte. Latte is actually good. It's a Connecticut wrapper. Latte. It's a morning smoke. It literally is a morning smoke. Java Latte by Drew Estates. Same brand, just different flavor. Literally tastes creamy, like you can taste it, right? It might actually go good with coffee. I never had a cigar with coffee, but you know, hey. So Java by Drew Estates, number 1. Number 2, acid cigars. Any acid cigar is really good. Number 2. Number 3, Flor de Oliva, sweet tip. Remember, it's got the sweet tip on it. Number 3. Number 4, house cigar. Just get a house cigar from a cigar shop. Always good to get a house cigar, see what they recommend. They may open your mind up to some different cigar choices. That's number 4. Come on, man, just lit you. Number 4, and then number 5, Trader Jack's. Boy, good old Trader Jack. Boy, I'm telling you, I hadn't had that in months. Good old Trader Jack's, boy. Oh man, a little dollar cigar, man. Trader Jack's is it's like a cigarette, but it's jam packed full of flavor though, and it's awesome. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just awesome. When I first started smoking, I'm like, boy, I thought that was everything. So it was just good, man. Nothing wrong with it. You'll move on from it eventually, but to start, it'll blow your mind to start. Man, just can't keep it lit. I don't know why. Keep wanting to go out. Never had to light a cigar this much other than when it's windy outside. That's what makes it hard when you're smoking in the wind, right? You better light that thing real good. I saw the message retracted, brother, but I did get the question though, what you were asking. If you want to go into it, we can go into it. You know, I have no problem talking about that as far as the fashion, but that's up to you. If you want to talk about it, we can chat about that, because I'm pretty big into that myself. Me myself, I'm a like the song said, I'm a classic man. I work in a professional environment in human resources, and so for me, I always have to dress professionally or business casual. And for me, my style of choice, right? If I had to choose a style that I could wear every day and just really feel good in it every single day, it'd be classic. Give me a blazer. Give me a blazer. Give me some nice slacks. Give me some Stacey Adams, some bomb, shoes, right? The shoes and the blazer, man, is my go-to thing, right? If I dressed like I was going to a wedding every day, it'd turn heads, because I've started noticing people really pay attention to your fashion if you dressed like you were in a wedding. I'm not saying you gotta dress like a wedding, right, and wear white and all these different colors, even though, hey, if you want to be different, hey, you do you and be different, right? So I do that sometimes, and I'll notice people, where you going? Man, you look nice, you look sharp, hey, it's me, I make the clothes. So they're not just complimenting the clothes, they're complimenting me. And most of the times when you get people that compliment you, instead of not just the clothes, it's you that look nice, not, hey, I like that shirt, or I like them shoes, or I like that this. It's you, your overall look. Then you've achieved what you're trying to achieve with your look, because you make the clothes. You know what I'm saying? One thing I really like too is boots. I'm a boot guy, man, all day long, nothing but boots. I don't have any boots to go with my blazers and stuff. I usually just got the, my Stacey Adams. But I love boots, man. So for me, on my, hey, I'm fly, I look good days, I'm wearing a suit. You know what I'm saying? If I were to go out on the town, it'd be some jeans. It may be some, J's. I like J's, right? But it'd be some jeans. But anytime I could throw a blazer with it, I love blazers, man. I love suits and I love blazers. That's my natural style. Nice haircut, good fade. I cut my own hair. I haven't cut it right now, but I just, lined up. But trying to keep this from going out. Actually good, still good. But that's my normal style, man, as far as what I like. But I also like to mix it up, right? That's my go-to, I look good style, right? A suit. Nice tailored suit. Something about suits, man, that make me walk different, make me talk different. A suit for a man is just powerful. It's nothing against, you can wear whatever you want, right? As far as style, right? But for me, I put a suit on, I put a tie on, I look fit, right? Because I work out as well, right? And that suit made me look fit. That's a different version of man, right? Because everybody's got like this stereotype of men, and a lot of times if you're talking with the ladies, or if you're dressing for the ladies or your wife or whatever the case is, right, you can always tell what is the eye catcher as far as your fashion type, right? So for me, it's when I put on a suit. I'll wear a bow tie, I wear a skinny tie, I wear a regular tie, I wear any tie. I wear a lapel flower, maybe put a pin on the other side. Don't give me a shirt with some cufflinks in it. Wear a little slight jewelry, wear some nice cologne. Fly, put a little vest on maybe, if I feel like it, right? You got different types of suits, right? You can put a suit with a trench coat, Barack Obama. Maybe you want to go presidential. Maybe you want to go, hey, I'm the leader, right? You got different type of suits. You got leader, right? I'm in charge, I'm talking right now type of suit. Maybe you want to go smooth, right? Head turner. When I walk around the corner, I'm here. Maybe that's what you want to go, right? Maybe you just want to go casual, right? Light day. I'm still cool. I'm cool though. You know what I'm saying? I could barbecue. You know what I mean? That type of suit, right? You pair that with some jeans, right? But I'm a suit guy. Nice leather derbies and a blazer. Stacey's are classic. I wear Johnson & Murphy. Johnson & Murphy is good. I'm biased with that brand because they're who make shoes for the presidents. Yep. I want to be in power circle, so that brand reminds me of the gold. Yep, that's right. That's right. Derbies. Johnson and Murphy is really good. they are really good. Right now, I got some Tommy Hilfiger. Actually, found some bomb Tommy Hilfiger shoes, man. I mean, really nice. You know, but that's me, right? Or if I want to, you know, I look fly, I look good. Outside of that, right? If I'm just kind of, you know, night out on the town, give me something different. I want to be different if I'm on a night on the town. I don't want to go your traditional, right, Presidente, right, navy blue, black, you know, khaki suit, stuff like that, right? If I'm going out on the town, I want to do subtle, but like different, right? Give me a short sleeve button up, some jeans, and some Nikes. Give me a baseball cap with a nice polo, maybe an Adidas polo. You know, some fly ass jeans maybe, and you know, maybe some loafers. You know what I'm saying? Some Clarks, or some what's that brand called? Cole Haans. Give me some Cole Haans, right? Polo baseball cap, some Cole Haans, something like that. Or, right, if I want to go, we're going to a party, something like that, right? Give me some J's, might wear some cargo, right? Cargo pants, right? Give me a fly, like, shirt. This is the difference, right? I'll bring out a fly shirt, or maybe an anime shirt, right? I like anime. So, you know what I'm saying? Anime, right? Some colors, right? Make sure the shoes are colors, right? I had, my best friend actually is the one that got me into buying colors, because growing up, I used to only wear white and black shoes. Black shoe, white shoe, black shoe, white shoe, white shoe with color, black shoe with color, something like that. Because at my school, I had to wear uniform. And so, wearing uniform at school, I can only wear white or black shoes for me. And so, I was real big into white and black shoes. And then when I got to college, my friend was like, just try it, man. Just buy some color shoes right off the rip. You know, you always gotta get black and white. Just do something different. You could always buy something to go with it, right? Because I seen some red Vans, and I loved them. Man, I wore them. I got so many compliments from the Vans, but then I was starting to realize, how can I make these Vans a part of me? So that people not only saw the Vans, they saw everything, and then be like, them some bomb Vans, but also you fresh, right? So I found these red Vans all over, except for the bottom of the shoe. The bottom of the shoe is black, but everything else, the strings, the base, and the cloth was all red, right? And I bought them, and man, I wore them things out. Oh man, red hat, Chicago Bulls hat, right? Fitted cap, snapback. I like snapbacks, you know, or baseball cap, whichever. And I start, you know, thinking about colors. I got red shoes in there right now. I got Vans in there right now. I was a Vans guy. I still like Vans. I don't buy them as much no more, but I like Vans, right? I wear Levi 502s. They're tapered jeans, so they just look a bit more. 502. I think I was in a 501 phase with the Levi's. 501 phase for a long time in college. I mean, I had khaki 501s, black, burgundy, blue. Man, Levi. I even had the Levi boots. Levi boots were different. I know everybody had the Timbs. I got a pair of Timberlands in there right now. But those Levi's, boy, oh man, they were just different. They felt like combat boots. And I was like, oh, this is different, right? So that's my outside different phase, right? Like I said, I like Jordan, you know, colors. I like Jordan because of colors, right? You got different colorways with Jordans, things like that. But hey, it's just all about the style. But if I could leave you with something, for those of you who may be watching, right, maybe this will help you. What really makes your style of fashion to fit who you are, it's really 3 things that I try to keep in mind. 1, my personality, right? I buy things that fit my personality. And I look around to see what people wear and how their personality is and how it fits what they wear to go with what I want to be and kind of how I am, right? So I see a lot of business folks the same way as you, sir. If you know, you know, right? Same way as you. You want to be in those power circles and you want to talk business or you want to talk this or that. I see what they wear. I see how they speak and how they carry themselves. And I realize I like that style because what you're wearing matches who you are and that style. If I wanted to be in the tech world, I dress techie, right? If I wanted to be. And I'm not saying you have to. It just matches the style. I don't know if I want my tech repairman working on my computer dressed like a salesman. I don't know. I'm like, it make me think, I mean, I'm not saying I'm judging, right? It just make you think, my man got a full-blown suit on, working on a computer. Or my man got like this gothic, or could go yogi, kind of like yoga pants, bell-bottom vibe. And like my man, about to do a presentation and talk to me about stocks. Nothing against it. I'm just saying. I'm like, right? That style ain't matching like what I'm aspiring for. As far as what I see or how I feel. And that stuff changes. It changes, throughout life, right? But for me, I like what I like, right? And I like to push for what I like. And so for me, I dress for what I want to go for, right? The guys that go out to try to pull women, right? To try to pull the girls, right? I've seen these guys, right? They got the smoothest of shoes on, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, whatever kind of shoes they want to wear. They got the chest out, right? The jewelry, maybe a nice watch, right? And they are the Jersey party boys. Nothing against them, right? That's their thing. You already know the vibe, right? They about to go out, they with the boys, they about to drink, talk to some women, right? Just have some fun, dance a little bit, walk around town, be fly, right? All attention on me. But then you got the laid back, right? Hey, I'm chill. We just chilling right now, enjoying ourselves, right? Hanging out with some friends, right? You just posted up, and you know what that vibe looks like. Then you got the, as far as the women, I'm here with the ladies, I'm here with the friends. We going out to dance and just let loose. They usually not all dressed up, right? Like maybe a dress, maybe some heels, maybe not even heels, maybe some like flats. And they just out there to be friendly, have a good time, right? And then you got people like me and my wife. We dress up for us though, right? And we go semi, right? We go semi-casual, semi-fun. And really, we just go for us, right? And those ones, right? They usually stand beside their man. They usually, my wife, she's with me the whole time, right? And we just enjoying ourselves. We do people watching. The folks that dress up to go out to people watch. Go out, have a cigar, right? People watch. Hey, ain't trying to get in with nobody. Maybe we, right? It's a we, right? Maybe we'll meet some people. Maybe we won't. We just, hey, had a good night. That type of vibe, right? That type of fashion choice. Just want to have a good night. I guess I got all I can get out of this. I don't know. Went out again. But you know that type of vibe too, though. As far as, hey, I'm just trying to have a good night type of vibe, right? And you know what you'll get out of that. So it just all depends. But those are my usual fashion choices, man. Suits, ties, when I'm professional, work, right? Polo shirts. And then outside of that, cargo pants. If I'm going out, cargo pants, Nikes, sneakers, boots. I bring the Timbs out in the winter. Winter is my jam. I bring the pea coat out. That's my professional winter style pea coat. Got a nice pea coat I got from Chicago, and man, that's my thing. Pea coat you can wear. You don't even need a suit, right? You can wear that with a tie. You can wear that, man. That pea coat, man. Oh my God, pea coat and some boots. Next, I'm gonna get a trench coat. I'm gonna rock a trench coat if it ever gets that cold. I'm gonna rock a trench coat. That's been on my list for so long now. A trench coat and some nice boots. Some nice boots, man. Boy, shoot, give me a trench coat and give me some Burberry. Whew, boy, be killing the game. But again, that's my style. I even got the beard, right? The beard just kind of matches that, right? It's all about you, man. I've seen different styles, and that's mostly my style. If I had to pick something that, hey, they would like, dress your best, that's gonna be my best. And I guarantee you, that's gonna do the job. You know what I'm saying? And you know, outside of that, right? If we're going winter, right? Outside of the pea coat professional style, right? I would go vest, right? Vest, long sleeves. That's also, I like that style, vest with long sleeves, jeans and boots. I like that style because that also fits this esque of a man, right? So before I get to that, let me finish those other three things because I keep getting off track. The first one, like I said, is your personality, right? As far as if you're trying to match the style with you, personality. 1, 2, health, working out, being fit, right? When you fit your clothes and you look fit, woman or man, them curves make a difference, right? My arms are just, you know, which I haven't worked out like I used to in a while. But if I were to get back in the gym and work out like I normally, because I do calisthenics right now, just body weight stuff here and there, right? I worked out for a long time in my life, since I was a kid. But if I were to go back into the gym, get back where I used to be, oh man, it makes a big difference in clothes. And so, you know, people can tell, you know, the difference of you making the clothes because you look healthy. Not only is it because you're working out and you look fit, but you look healthy, right? Something about men that, you know, that look strong in what they wear that brings confidence. And when you walk with confidence because you're fit, women notice, men notice, children notice. You look that's the man-esque, right? Health, personality, and then also style, right? So when you got good health, and you got a great personality, at that point, it just all depends on what you want to wear. Because you got different styles that stereotypically, right, resemble the man, right? Like you can have somebody right now, like I saw this guy, and I mean the comments that this guy gets, I think I found him on Facebook. Comments that this guy gets is ridiculous because he fits this type of lumberjack. I mean, my man had, you know, strong, burly, you know, hair, you know, flannel. Gotta have a flannel. Jeans, boots. He had the suspenders, and he was literally doing the job, right? Chopping wood. You know what I'm saying? And it was smooth. It was smooth as hell, boy. I'm like, yeah, that's a man right there. You know, that's that esque, right? That's a man, right? He's got that axe. He's got that flannel, strong forearms, right? Jeans, right? Out there in the woods, right? Man, right? Or you go, which is why people like people in uniform, firefighters, right? You know, at my job, sometimes people, you know, they get sick, and then they'll you know, we'll call the fire department. Then you get these firefighter guys coming in there strong, you know, lifting stretchers and, you know, carrying all this stuff, you know, tattoos and muscles, you know, just fit in that shirt, right? Firefighter, finna go work, man, right? That man stuff. Same thing for suits. That's what suits do. Man, that man's about business, right? Walking around here like a man, takes care of business, takes care of people, right? Takes care of children, right? He knows how to make decisions, right? That type of thing. You either got, I know how to make decisions, or I ain't afraid of no hard work, getting out there chopping wood, right? Man work. Or I save lives, I'm a firefighter, right? Type of man stuff, right? That's just the persona, right? Or the style, right? Of what fits. You know, if you were to go out and you were trying to find that man style of a man going out, right? You would basically be looking for style. Let's say you're a single man, you're basically looking for style of, hey, I'm a man and I take care of my business and I'm just out here having a good time, trying to meet people. Then you would go casual, right? You wouldn't go anime shirt. You could, not saying nothing wrong with it, but you would go casual. You would go short sleeve button up, or you would go nice t-shirt, maybe a pocket shirt, right? Pocket shirt because you, again, health, right? You're fit, you take care of yourself, you got a good personality, you smile, right? Button up shirt, nice t-shirt with a pocket shirt, nice belt, nothing raggedy, jeans, and then you smell good, and then you look good, you keep yourself together. Okay, what you know about the pea coat? Love the winter, can't wait. Yeah, man, pea coat is awesome. Message in the chat. Yep, fit is very important in fashion. I wear slim fit button-ups, have pretty athletic build, 6 foot, 190. Yep, 6 foot, 190 athletic build. It just speaks to your status of, I'm confident because I know who I am, and you can't tell me nothing because I know how to take care of myself, and I'm enjoy myself, right? Those are very important when it comes to those three things of like finding or making the fashion into who you are. What's your personality? How's your health, internal health, as well as external health, as well as mental health. You could be fly as all outdoors, right? That's that Mississippi. Fly as all outdoors. You could be fly, clean, whatever. And then if you can't talk to people, you can't speak, you know, your conversation is just not fun, then you just a regular old dude at that point that got nice clothes, right? You make the clothes. Clothes don't make you. Clothes are a representation of you. So if I want to represent me, I want something that fit me, something that fits my personality. I'm a very chill guy. I'm a guy that smokes cigars. So, you know, that lets you know right there. Montecristo's, right? Olivas, you know, that type of deal, right? I'm a kick back. This me right here. If I was to describe the guy, right? If I'm out, this is me. Yeah, man, that's me right there. That, you know, that's what you're gonna get. You meet me, you know, YouTube, you're gonna get that, right? But you're also gonna get intelligence, right? You know, hey, if I were in an environment where I needed to speak intelligently, or if I'm, you know, presenting, which I have no problem in business, right? As human resource, even not human resources, me myself, right? I speak very intelligently. So you'll get that as well, right? Business, I like to talk business, but you'll also get genuineness as far as who I am. I'm genuine all around. And so that's what you would get if you were talking to me, you know, and seeing my fashion. And you would see that it matches who I am, right? I always tell people, and I live by this motto even now, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. Remember that. You look good, you feel good. Usually when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you do good. You do good. You do good to the world. You help people, right? You show yourself of value. Question, what's your favorite colognes? I wear Armani Profumo or Chanel Blue perfume, the parfum version. Chanel Blue is nice. I smell that. Right now, I haven't tried. That's an area I wish I got into more. I want to get into it more. I just usually don't end up spending my money on it more. But I love cologne. Some of the most bomb colognes I've smelled or actually had, right? 1 million in the gold or the silver. I actually had one in the silver bottle. It's called 1 million. beautiful, beautiful smell of a cologne. I actually got an oil, another cologne, but it's not really cologne, it's an oil, from Whole Foods. Whole Foods actually has great oils. A guy gave me an oil. I can't think of the name, but I actually mix the oil with Vaseline and I rub it on myself, and it smells really good all day long. You got to be careful oil though. It will get everywhere on clothes. It will stick with you even if you get out of the shower. So you gotta be careful with oils. But we're talking colognes. 1 million, that's my number one right now. Number two would probably be Valentino, maybe Valentino. A lot of people have Polo Red. I've had Polo Red, still nice. Any of the Polo Reds or blues or black, all that stuff is nice. Can't go wrong with Polo. But yeah, Polo, 1 million. I've had Usher. Usher is okay. If you want to go clean, you go get what's the name of it? Aquatica. Yeah, Aquatica. I don't think that's the name what it's called though. It's not called Aquatica. It's called maybe it is called Aquatica. I'm not sure. No, Nautica. 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 And then my other go-to, which I hadn't had in a long time, but it was great, Versace Eros. Versace Eros. It's got like this lion on the front. Man, Versace is, whew, that Eros. That's that date night. Versace Eros. That's that date night cologne. Oh man. Versace Eros. Versace Light Blue is also good too. Versace, Versace is really good. But what I want to get, which is what I'm probably going to get, is going to be the Invictus. Invictus, man, that smells so good. And then some Burberry. Burberry is really good too. Thing in the chat, if you haven't smelled Versace Dylan Blue, get your nose on that. Similar to the Chanel, but not a dark, smells fresh out of the shower. I like those. I like that fresh out of the shower smell. Versace Dylan Blue. I'm gonna try that. I had light blue and I had Eros. I'm gonna try the Dylan Blue. Okay, let's smell that. But yeah, and then there's another one I just didn't buy. I think it's called Jean Pierre, something like Jean Pierre, something like that. It's actually a cologne in a bottle of a guy, of his body, like a guy's naked body. Like you can actually see like the curvature of the penis area of the guy. It's crazy. I had never seen that cologne. But I used to work at Kohl's, so that's how I know a little bit about cologne and scents and things like that. But it's like a bottle of a guy in his shape, like an athletic build of a guy's shape. That's how it's made. Hey, this lightning crazy back there, but I think it's called Jean Paul or Jean Pierre or something like that. I can't remember the actual name of the cologne, but that was good too. And then also one last one, I would say think about getting let's see here, because I've had so many good colognes now. Let's see, Burberry was nice. Because I'm a scent guy, right? I'm a clean scent guy. I'm a date night smooth. That's why I like Burberry. I'm a smooth, rich scent guy as well. Don't like too much stuff too strong like that, right? Which is why I don't like Diesel. I know some people love Diesel cologne. I'm not a Diesel fan though. It's cool. It's spicy, right? Some people like that spiciness, but I don't really do all that with the spiciness. But trying to think of another good one. I don't know. I don't know. I've had a lot of good ones. I have to come back on that. But anyway, it's been a good day, man. It's been a good night chatting with y'all, man. This lightning is getting crazy out here. So I hope y'all enjoyed, man. Hope y'all joined, lit one up. For those of you who are meeting me for the first time, hey, every time I go live, or not every time, but most time I go live, I'm usually doing a cigar review, or I'm just lighting one up just to chat and talk about life, man. I like the live feature because I really focus on the folks who focus and take their time out to chat with me, you know, and kind of chill with me. And eventually, my hope is that this channel will grow into a community where we all can get together and you know, share and chat. YouTube is very polluted with quickness, right? Views, quick videos, right? Nothing against it, right? You know, if you're looking for a how-to, it's great for how-tos. If you're just looking for just bland entertainment, it's great for that too, right? It's great for that, right? But you always go back to the people that you connect with. And I'm looking for the people who are looking for me. And you know, eventually we're going to continue to grow. I got maybe 82 subscribers right now, but you wouldn't be able to tell just based off of the 2 to 3 people that watch my live. But hey, I appreciate all 3 of y'all, you know, every time. And you know, it's always good, man, to be a part of something that, you know, continues to grow, right? You know, you start off small, and before you know it, if you become big, right? A lot of people are not able to say, hey, I was there from the beginning, right? I got people like that now that I watch on YouTube. I'm like, I was there from the beginning, dog. Like I was watching your videos, you know, when you had the Android, you know, the camera wasn't that good, but you was a cool dude, you know. And then they go from that to, you know, maybe they get some gear and stuff, you know, stuff like that. I even, you know, buy merchandise from them, right? You know, support, right? I support people, man. You know, I want to see people grow, you know what I'm saying, and do stuff, right? And so, you know, through support, things like that, I support people. And it's cool to see, you know, how they continue to evolve and grow and, you know, express themselves to the world. And I'm like, see, I always knew, man, if the world knew who you was, man, you know, if the world knew who you was, man, a whole lot of people out here be watching your content, and, you know, you be helping a lot of people. And so I truly feel that same way, you know, with just who I am and, you know, what I do. I actually have 2 channels, right? I have this channel, which is the My 2 Cents show. Just me talking, giving my 2 cents. It kind of turned into a cigar channel because I love cigars, right? But I actually have another channel, which is just called my name, Jimmy Scott Jr. Just straight my name, Jimmy with an I-E, Jimmie Scott, right? Jimmy Scott Jr. It's got my face on it, black and white. And that's mostly my channel. Got about 360 some subscribers. And on that channel, it's mostly just about Christian content, right? Because I am a Christian, believer of Christ. And my main purpose is to help people by teaching the Bible and spreading the gospel. That's my main purpose in life, and that's what I do. As far as, you know, if there's ever a message that I had to share with someone, it would be that message. I love other things though, you know, and so I use this channel so that people can get to know me, right? They can get to know me, who I am, what I enjoy, how I think. But, you know, hey, we're gonna rock both channels, and I use them both, you know, for their purposes. And, you know, eventually, as they continue to grow, we're going to continue to, you know, do what we do and help people. That's why I like YouTube, and I'm glad we are in that era or that state now of sharing yourself with the world and being able to make money off yourself, right? A lot of people can't do that, or a lot of people, we used to didn't be able to do this, right? You know, you had news channels, wasn't no YouTube, right? It was just, wasn't even social media, right? We couldn't socialize and share ourselves with the world like that. The only way you really was able to get yourself out there was if you were on TV, right? Or if you were on radio or a podcast back in the day or something like that, right? And people just heard you, right? Now you have the ability to be discovered by anybody in the world. And so not everyone is going to watch you, but the right folks, the right people who want to connect with you are going to find you. And that's my true belief. And so as I continue to share this content, the right people will come along. I've already had some people now, right, on both channels, right? And so we're just going to continue to do what we do and continue to go forward, man. So this is probably the longest live that I have ever done on both channels. We're at 100 minutes. But it's been fun, man. I like doing this. Time just flies when you're doing what you love to do, right? So, hey, I'm gonna let y'all get back to it, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Every day, always remember, every day is another opportunity to grow. So let's continue to grow together in this world in love, loving on one another, sharing one another, and being better than we was the day before. All right, see y'all later, man. I'll talk to y'all next time.